Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to Dead Cells The... Oh dear. The Dead Cells The Oh Dear update, aka the Baguette update. No, we're going to tactics again, because we got the ice bow, which is, of course, as everyone knows, a fundamental key to any good tactics run. But, aside from that, well, I do want to try getting a little bit more variety into our runs again, because we've been a little lacking in that department. But having said that, since tactics is still indisputably the best style, and anyone who says otherwise is grossly misinformed, or deliberately lying to you at worst, in my opinion. Yeah. We're probably still going to be doing most runs with tactics, but perhaps we should at least try to switch up which tactics weapons we're using, so it's not always the hunter's bow. Anyway, yeah, the difficulty levels have been changed a little bit, so we've got a little bit of nerfing, just a little bit. Also, maybe I should not be trying to fight and kill every single enemy, because we do have other stuff to be doing here today. Anyway, so yeah, we have that. A little bit of nerfing, but it's balanced out by the healing fountain stuff having been nerfed a little bit as well, by which I mean the healing fountain on free cell difficulty, it used to give you a little extra healing after a boss fight. No more. Now you get no healy, potion-y things at all. And on 2-cell difficulty, you used to get like only half the healing fountains. Now you get no healing fountains, but you get healing fountains after a boss fight. And so on and so forth. As for 4-cell difficulty, to really ramp the challenge up there, we now have the infection mechanic that used to only appear in the castle. And basically, the way it seems to work now is you get hit 10 times and then you are dead. Also, food can be infected, so you can get infection from that. Very scary stuff. But not too bad, really. Since at the end of the day, we are still pretty dang awesome. Which is all that matters, really. I'll take your croissant. Whoop. And also eat the croissant. And by eat it, I mean I'll recycle it for money, because I don't need it right now. Though I may have needed it later, so that was a bit of short-sighted thinking there. Anyway, aside from said short-sighted thinking, yeah, so there's the infection, but if we eat non-infected food, or use our health flask, we can reduce infection, which... Oh, come on. Cut me some slack, man. Boop. Man, this oiled sword actually has a surprisingly good stun chance on it, doesn't it? More or less. Are you kidding me? I actually walked through... Why? I don't like that. I sometimes walk through an enemy and get hit when I was just trying to turn around. That kind of sucks, but, that's also part of life. Anyway, so that's basically what the game looks like right now. Interesting times. And aside from that, not too much else has changed. Or at least nothing too big has changed. Though, I would... Ooh, that's some good money. I like money. What else? Yes, I wanted to actually offer some suggestions. So I've been kind of thinking about the whole nerfing to efficiency. AKA the nerfing of grenades. At least that's my general feeling of it. I feel it did more to nerf grenades than it did to actually nerf tactics, which was its intended goal. But no, we'll save upgrading to a later level. Anyway, I figure, what if instead of just having like a brutality and tactics cooldown thing that kind of like, have like a weird split in like what it does, what if there was just a version of cooldown for all 3 build types? One for survival, one for tactics, and one for brutality. And then they would just reduce the cooldown for, whatever their respective, color was. anything that had red would be affected by the brutal cooldown, and so on and so forth. I mean, I know what you might be thinking. Gaslight, that sounds interesting, but what about those cases where there's like a split between what they have? Like, things that are like a split between survival and tactics, or tactics and brutality, or tactics and tactics. Well, that would probably require a little bit of thinking. I mean, either you just let both bonuses stack, or you figure out some way to balance that. I mean, I'm not the developer. I would not presume to know the ideal way to balance that. What I would presume is that my idea is a good idea. But in addition to like splitting it, I figure maybe to like, you know, keep a certain unique feeling, give, in addition to a cooldown, maybe give each version of the mutation like a secondary effect. Like, for instance, give the brutality cooldown reduction mutation an extra ability in which... Oh dear. Oh, come on, I was in the air. I mean, that doesn't really preclude anything, does it? But, I want to feel special and somehow, you know, get, Anyway, yeah, getting back to my idea, yeah. So, basically, have it so that your tactics, or your brutality one, in addition, its secondary ability would be like a, in addition to cooling down brutal items, also make it able to improve the efficiency and range of grenades, make tactics have improved range and efficiency of turrets, and make traps get increased range and efficiency with the survival version. I know what you might also be thinking right now. Hey, Gaslight, that sounds like a potentially interesting idea, but why give the cooldown reduction things secondary effects instead of just making new mutations? And you're right, I mean, it might be a better idea to just make new mutations, but I figured the idea behind giving these things secondary abilities is just to, you know, also give them, like, a unique feeling. Particularly, that might also, like, that could be what would help make up for the fact that there's, like, the possibility of some crossover with the whole cooldown things. Just a random suggestion I figured I'd throw out there. And it doesn't entirely solve the problem that the split was trying to solve, by which I mean, of course, that tactics is pretty dang powerful, and just about every active skill is at least partially tactics. But, you know, we can't solve all problems overnight. That's just a minor suggestion that I have, just to, you know, just to give a little bit of change now, and then, you know, things could be further balanced later. But again, also, just my opinion, man. And it may very well be a wrong opinion. I'm also thinking that if I do well, I don't actually need all of that Healy potion-y stuff. So, yeah. Also, it's gotten very quiet in here. Really emphasizing the challenge that we've got, I suppose. Booyah! Masterclass in dodging and ninja tactics right there. I really shouldn't toot my own horn too quickly, since we have not won yet. But now we have. And roll at the end, because we don't have any extra jumps. Oh, come on! Come on! That is absolute garbage right there, in my opinion. But, yeah. Also, you may be wondering why I've grabbed all these rose flowers. And the reason for that, as I grab this money that we probably don't actually need, is... You may remember a couple updates back, when we were trying to figure out how to get into the repository of the architects, and I thought to myself, I had that brilliant idea that maybe we needed keys from, like, a different part of the game. Well, again, not to toot my own horn too much here, but it almost feels like Motion Twins saw that, and they're like, hey, that's actually a good idea. I mean, it could just be a coincidence, because it is actually just a... Whether I thought of it or not, it is a good idea. basically, there's now, like, an ability to... Or one of the new mutations that I believe is in the castle, it requires you to collect keys from different parts of the game. And part of that is we've got our keys here that we picked up in the promenade. And in addition to that, we also, like, the garden keys open up keys in other parts of the game. Does this just keep going forever? That's pretty cool if so. But yeah, so... Yeah, we've got, like, different stuff that we can unlock over the course of the game. And effectively, that will eventually culminate in, I guess, us being able to unlock something in the castle. Which I think is just cool. I actually even hope that somehow there's, like, more stuff like that, where, like, something we do earlier in the game lets us get something later in the game. I mean, not too much stuff of that nature, because too much would probably ruin it and then make it a bit of a chore and kind of, especially if the rewards were particularly good, kind of force you to go, you know, like the same path every single time. But at least, I figure, if there's, like, a couple of things like that, which seems to be the case so far, then, you know, it's good. A little bit of variety here and there. Which is what the soul craves, I should say. Indeed, I do say that. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool, but we've got to keep our eyes out, because we are looking for... Why in God's name did I pick that? Alright, so we've got a legendary corrupt power. Also, just a minor suggestion for this. It's like got a unique L class, or L suffix after it to show its quality level. But it'd be kind of cool if legendary stuff actually had the same, like, you know, double plus effect of or double stat effect of whatchamacallits, the, oh, well, he's basically dead. But, you know, like the getting 2 extra stats that are applied with, what am I trying to say? With S quality stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Ho-ho! Man, that Death Sphere is pretty good. It's basically the slow version of... Whoop. Ho-ho. Hee-hee. We are getting to a point now where the oiled sword is no longer quite able to do the job, so we really... Ooh, a croissant. We really need to do something about that. And by do something about that, I mean, naturally, that we ought to... Damn, that's good. We ought to, yeah, get a better weapon. That's kind of important. Nicely done. Alright, so we're overall pretty good. I like that. And, right, also keep our eyeballs open for other useful things. Mainly a weapon. We need an extra weapon that's gonna help us go the distance here. Well played. Yeah. You know what? Don't kill everything, because there might be a cursed chest in here. And we... Oh, there is no cursed chest. Right, because this is not a side area. I should probably just stop fighting enemies for a bit. Well, I'm probably not going to stop fighting enemies, honestly. Come on. Knock him off. There we go. He's dead, and that's all that matters. Oh, dang. I probably should have saw that one coming. Drop the stuff, and then we end up losing. Oh, he can't... Really, you can't hit that guy from there. That is immensely disappointing, sir. Oh well. I mean, it is... Oh, hell. Well. Not bad. I mean, it did the job. That's the important thing. Wowie. That was good. Oh, I kind of screwed that one up, didn't I? Alright. Still pretty cool. Also, well played. Oh god, almost let myself get hit there. That would have been bad. Nicely done. Also nicely done. We cannot be stopped. You know, until we get stopped, inevitably. Much like gravity, it is inevitable that at some point we will die. Oh, I really should have saw that one coming. Wow, that took forever. Oh, there it is, look. Aha, secret area. Wait. Where is the secret entrance? Oh. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see, the moonflower key. Interesting. So we also have to go down to the graveyard for this. And also the sepulcher. Also, we should... Well, no, I guess we don't need to hurry too much, but we do probably want to hurry a little bit because we don't want to miss the graveyard time door. Yes, that is most wise. Most wise indeed. Oh, good. Ah, but it's not as upgraded as the Death Orb. So as much as I like the tornado, we will leave it behind for now. Though it also occurs to me, I guess, in the interest of balancing, if my suggestion for changing up stuff was like with the cooldown reduction mutations was added, what would we do about the mutations that don't actually fit into trap, turret, or miscellaneous, or grenade? What would we do about the miscellaneous things? I mean, we could give them like a neutral mutation, or just a separate, or just not give them a mutation, or give them a separate mutation. Really depends. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Alright, also again, we still need... Good job, Gaslight. Good thing there's that food store, though, so we can at least take advantage of that. Let's just drop a turret. Alright, good enough. But we really need to find a weapon shop. Something to replace this oiled sword if we're gonna... If we seriously want to make an attempt at beating the Watcher, we're gonna need some better weapons. And better weapons don't just fall out of the sky. Well, except when they do, but, you know. We cannot expect that to just happen in this case. Though that would be nice. Ah, here we go, finally, a cursed chest. Didn't give us a weapon, unfortunately. I mean, we could beat the Watcher just on, like, solely using... Oh. Like, with the sole use of... Oh. Come on, turret, do your thing. There we go. We're already down to 5. Beautiful. And now we just need 4. Oh, and there's another challenge room, which I would be completely insane to do right now. So let's find 4 more enemies to kill, and then we will proceed to succeed. Oh, God, no. Oh, dear. Are there even any enemies left? Ah, this is why you don't kill everything. Well, dang. Oh, wait. There's one. Ah, but now we're gonna be, like, crawling around looking for enemies to kill. Oh, hello. Okay, there's 2. Okay. Aha, and then 1. Alright, there goes the curse. Let's go do that challenge room. I'm also reasonably sure at this point we have probably missed the time door in the graveyard. Oh, right, wrong thing. Alrighty then. And we're at full health, so we don't need to go back to the... Was there even a weapon store in this level? I don't think there was. Oh, wait, that had an extra jump. Totally should have taken that. Wait for it. Alrighty then, so far so good. Bad move, Gaslight. Not entirely sure what it was I was attempting to do there. But it clearly didn't work so well, did it? But on the other hand, we didn't take that much damage, so overall, not bad. Yeah, we've missed the time door. Okay, this is the food shop. That was a skill shop, wasn't it? Yeah. I'll admit, I'm kind of perturbed by the lack of a shops, weapon shops that is, that are in this portion of the world. Where's the nearest stat up or quick portal thing? Over here. All right. Oh wait, where was the? Oh, that. Yeah, right. We got to go to the Watcher. Though, I don't think this is a build that we've got here that is going to be particularly good against said Watcher. Let's make sure this is not a weapon shop. It is, in fact, not a weapon shop. Well, bad luck, old friend, but... Oh well. The Foul-Smelling Crypt. Ah, unless they've changed the names for a number... Oh, wait. Haha, success! We can just unlock the... Alright, never mind. We cannot, in fact, unlock that because we get an uncaught exception. Alright, I mean, we've got the money. Might as well increase our modifiers for at least a couple of things. Alright, yeah, there's no way we're getting the time door in the graveyard, unfortunately. Unless it's 18 minutes. Is it 18 minutes? It might be 18 minutes. Ooh, they've upgraded the area here. There's like all kinds of chains and boxes. And boxes of chains. Oh. Well, that worked out okay. Also, turret to the rescue. Well played. Well played, Master Turret. Oh, wow, that was fast. God bless. Oh, I can't... That's a new one. I didn't realize I could not, in fact, cling to the walls of this place. Very intriguing. Yeah, I cannot, like, do a wall climb there. Which is very unfortunate, seeing as it hurts our ability to actually, you know, dodge some stuff, but not all the stuff, so I guess there's that. Okay, where are you going? Oh, and I missed! And he's dead, killed with an ice bow. The weakest of all the bow. Oh. Alright, it's a legendary quality weapon. Let's, make it rain up in here. Why does it say it takes us to the Sleeping Sanctuary when technically we can also go to the graveyard? Don't lie to me, game. Alrighty then, Shop-O-Matic. Let's, Matic our shop. Oh, we've also unlocked the ability to do that. So 50% of the time, items will be ++, and we can get it up to... It looks like it should get up to a maximum of... I guess, 55%. I mean, 55% of the time is better than 0% of the time, so... There is that. Wait. Wait, how do I get to the graveyard now, then? Unless I missed something. Oh well, I guess we don't get all the keys. Unless they're... No, I remember it specifically being said that there is, in fact... Oh dear. That there is a... there is a key in the graveyard. So the idea that we have missed a key is grossly disheartening. Very grossly, and also disheartening. Oh-ho! Man, that's useful. Oh dear. That'll get to him eventually. Just like that got to him eventually. Oh boy. Bless the power of those delightful little weapons, huh? Alright. I don't know, let's try maybe a... Well, if we can, we'll try getting some kind of melee weapon for our tactics thing. You know, just to shake things up, make stuff a little different. Alright, there's a food store. That's good to know. But where? Ooh, a legendary quality whip. That's actually really tempting, but no, because it doesn't have any bonusy modifiery things on it. No, no, no! Aha! Success! But also less success because I took way too much damage on that. And the power of blood is strong with this one. I mean, actually, to be honest, the blood sword alone might actually be enough. Maybe. God, you're so slow. Oh, the turret actually slammed him. That's the first time I've seen one of those things spawn on the floor. Which I think is kind of a funny glitch. Also, I actually heal a little bit every time I take some, or every time I kill an enemy. Interesting. Oh, hello there, Magic Mike. Funny seeing you here. Also, I really gotta remember, I've got an ice bow. I can totally be, you know, zapping fools here and getting victory and also general fulfillment in my life, which is always a good thing. Generally, you want to be fulfilled in life. If you're not fulfilled, you're doing something wrong, possibly, maybe. Or not. Might not be doing anything wrong. Might just not be, you know what? I appreciate that apparent glitch where they're spawning on the floor and they can't actually wake up. I mean, it's cheesy, I'll admit. But it's my kind of cheesy. Which is to say, it benefits me, and so I don't particularly care. Alright. Well, I do, I guess, because if I can cheese things and never have to actually suffer a real challenge, then I'll never actually get better. If I never actually get better, then, well, quite frankly, how can I call myself the best Dead Cells player of all time? Answer, I cannot. I mean, I'll be honest, this Death Orb actually appears to be doing more damage. And is overall probably the better weapon. But, having said that, it is undeniable that the tornado is faster, and sometimes faster is in fact better. Not always, But enough of the time that I think it applies for us in this case. Turret to the rescue! Haha! More winning. Which is good. I do enjoy winning. Alright, so if we can't go to the graveyard for whatever crazy reason the game has decided for us, what do we do? What do we do indeed? That's a good question. Well, actually, I guess, since we can't go to the graveyard, and there is apparently a secret in there, and since we're in the alpha version of the game anyway, perhaps we'll just not worry about it for now. Oh ho! Oh god. The one downside to that was that I was at no point ever able to escape the possibility that he would charge me. Almost rolled right into that. Also, we're at full health, which is good. Oh god. The tension, man. Oh, Pilly-Dokley? Oh, dang gummit. Well, that was quick. And generally painless. Alright, let's move on. I mean, at least we know what to look for in the sense that, you know, we want extra keys now. Moon keys. Moonflower keys. I like the name of that, too. Moonflower key. Silly thing to get excited. Oh, hell. That could have been dangerous. Oh, hello there, cursed chest. Making me feel kind of guilty now for killing enemies and possibly risking our life. You know what? Let's go to the clock tower. We haven't been to the clock tower in a while, and there's been some new stuff added to the clock tower. And since we cannot unlock new stuff anyway... Oh, look at that. A new mutation. The Tough Nut. Oh, that I think is a mutation that protects us from spikes a little bit. A little bit, not like, it's not a full guarantee, but it lets us take less damage from them, as I recall. Which is good. Because, you know, less damage is better than more damage. And there goes the curse. Well played. Alright. Yeah. And like I said, I mean, we've missed the time door anyway at this point, probably. And we can't unlock the stuff we want to unlock on account of the graveyard apparently suddenly not being available anymore from the Watcher, which is weird. A really weird change, in my opinion. This level's still going? Well, color me surprised and not quite as impressed. Oh. And that solves that. We've got another secret right here. I don't think we've missed any possible challenge areas to go challenge ourselves in, because they have been made rarer. But then again, I've been, for the last couple of updates, basically ignoring their existence, haven't I? So, I suppose that's not exactly, you know, indicative of anything if I haven't seen them. But they do shine pretty nicely, so you'd figure I would notice them. But, I guess you'd also be wrong. So, Tough Nut. I'm not gonna unlock it because, one, this is alpha, and two, I tried unlocking the symmetrical lance just to give us a more upgraded weapon, and nothing happened. Reduces by 80% the damage inflicted by traps. You see, that sounds very, very useful indeed. Also, that sounds very, very useful indeed. I'm also thinking to myself, do I reforge the modifiers of Bloodbath? This guy shows up right before the boss, right? I'm pretty sure he does. So, yeah, we'll hold on to it for now. It is a bit of an added risk, but it does give us a permanent sense of, or a permanent amount of healing. So I could have taken those Spartan sandals. Those are pretty cool. Though, then again, this is not a brutal run. It's tactics again. I mean, tactics is what makes the world go round. In my opinion. I like emphasizing it's my opinion, but I do tend to push that whole tactics thing as a fact, don't I? Oh dear. I mean, it's my opinion that it's a fact, which does not actually make it a fact. I mean, if my opinion of facts could make things into facts, what kind of world would we be living in? I mean, heck, if the world worked that way, where your opinion could make something into a fact simply because you wanted it to be true, like, we'd be living in some crazy topsy-turvy world. Then again, if you spend enough time online, you get the impression that that's how the world works anyway. Which, I assure you, it does not. Though it does indeed feel that way sometimes. Social media is a hell of a drug. Which is why I don't really use social media that much. Or at all, really. Good job. Maybe I should have taken Tough Nut. Maybe I should heal myself. Of course, if we get alienation right here, which we might. Okay, this is a little bit... Oh, it's not alienation. But it still is basically the same effect because, you know, they teleport in here, they do their thing, but they can't hurt me. Which is good. Alright. There we go. All we need to do is just freeze enemies and then attack them. How much is it? Well, we're healing 1% for every... Per attack. Okay. That's actually considerably better. I thought it was for every enemy killed. I mean, we're still basically at a point where if I get touched even a little bit, we're dead. But, you know, we're okay. I mean, we've only got 40% damage reduction. If we could get a better amulet and or ice bow, that could change. Actually, wait a second. That was a weapons shop back there, wasn't it? You know what? Even if it was, let's not worry about it right now. Nope. No. Elite enemy is too much. Too much for me. Hello. Not bad, but not great. Whoop. I mean, so, we basically just need 100 attacks in order to get back to full health. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. Nope. Come on! Why? Damnation. Well, so much for breaking our losing streak. I hate how slippery it is that we'll, like, slide off enemies and into spikes, but honestly, that was my fault. I should have rolled as soon as we crossed, or, you know, killed it from the other side, but oh well. Anyway, that's it for this episode, so until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below, let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.